Hey, let me show you how we do the listing on the Esty from the different port providers, so you can understand how the things is going around here. But before you do any listing, you have to understand one thing. Right now we are working with the mushroom, I mean the botanical t-shirt. If you just search the mushroom sweatshirt on the Esty, you will find a lot of design example. So based on that, I have a free plugin called Esty Hunt and Batch Analysis, which show me how many sales each of this item is getting. So I will just refresh that. And as you can see, there is here, like this is showing here 3 listing and this. But the thing is, whenever you are doing some listing, you need the design. So doing listing after design is the thing. And if you see here, you will see the most of design, you will not find it from anywhere. But for the time check and for the things, I already selected this listing, I mean this. So we have a subscription on the Creative Fabrica, and if you search any design here like this, you can see there are a lot of things out there. I mean there are some, but there is no design which is used directly here. I mean anyone will not use any design directly from here to here, because there are 1,000 people who are using this. So your design can be a duplicated item, and which will cause you a listing suspension, or probably you will not get as much exposure on the search you should. But the design also, if the creating a listing takes 30 minutes, then design a item would also take another 30 to 45 minutes. So there is always a work involved there, and I mostly do the designs. So that's why I had been needed a help from another person, because after doing the designs, because wherever you get the design from, that can be Creative Fabrica or the bundle we take, or probably the design we have, we must have to adapt it according to the market trends, and also adjusting with the people who we are selling to. So that's why I think the design is a, but I will show you the design on the another time, so you can see how much work is involved there, and why it takes me a long to doing a simple listing like that. Because if you see here, there are 1,000 listing here, but not all listing had been sales like this. No, because this design you will find on the Creative Fabrica, but this is a custom design. It will not find you on the Creative Fabrica. This is a custom design. This is a custom design. You see, these all are, and which design is custom, that also sells, because why people will buy something which can be ordinarily find on anywhere, almost anywhere. So as you can see, here is a listing, and here the design are similar, but that doesn't got any, that got 103 sales, but that is since from the 21, and this item is from the 22, which is on the December month, but that have almost 57 sales. So, and this is a custom listing. It will take some time to, and as you can see, someone tried to copy this design here, but he didn't get any sales. This design and this design is pretty similar, but he got sales, but he doesn't, because this was unique. That's why. So it's always a challenging part to make any design unique. But for this thing, because I am going to show you how much time it normally takes do a simple listing, and how much time it takes to do a perfect listing, so you can identify the times. And still there is a part for the design part, which I don't think you need to see, but probably I will think about it and show you on another video how I do design. But that is a bit of Adobe Photoshop and Adobe Illustrator work, so I don't think you emphasize that. Anyway, so okay, so I'm going to go over to this design, and I search it with the skill with mushroom with that on the Creative Fabrica, and I found this design and I downloaded that. So I just search it here like school with mushrooms, and I found it here and I downloaded that here. There are a few other designs you can see like this, but this is look the same design. Okay, so if it, because it's kind of, if you can just check over to this. This is a big school with some grungy look. Let's see how many cells he get. Oh, he got 309 cells. That's pretty, and 3 cells on 7 days. Okay, this is a tool called Esty Hunt. I have installed it. That's why it's showing here like that, and you only can see it within your desktop computer, not mobile. Mobile will not show that, by the way. Okay. So for this listing, I will going to copy this title and I will paste it on a notepad here. And this is the tags which Esty use. Esty is a search engine, so tag is very important. The tag you use, that is have exposure or have directly effect on your listing. So this is very important. Normally you have to manually copy the tag from the bottom, you can see, but for this tool we can easily just hit copy to clipboard and save the tags here, so it saves some time. Okay, now I will go over to the Printify, and what we are going to create, that is a sweatshirt. That is a sweatshirt, so no hooded. So I will go over to the catalog and I will hit the sweatshirt. It's Printify, don't confuse, it's Printify. It is where we created the product, and it is the place who print our product and who sent our product to the delivery. So this is the best selling. There are a lot of version here, but this is the most cheapest one, and also these have the much more color, like 37 color, which others don't. So I normally, you can just check it here and see that, but I know this is the thing. And whenever you click there are a lot of provider out there, but I normally go with the SwiftPod because their pricing is cheapest. Also their shipping cost is little bit higher than others, but this is okay as long they are doing their average production time is 1 days, and they don't have a color which is very popular now, which called military green, but right now for this sake there are a lot of other provider there. You can check, and you can always check the shipping cost here, like which the shipping cost. If you using a provider from Poland or Canada, they will be cheapest with the Canada shipping, but the US shipping will be higher. So so within all that thing on keep in mind, I think SwiftPod is the best option, but you can check others and see if you want to. I will just go over to the start designing. Before do anything here, I will first select the product variants, the colors and the size. So I will hit the product variants. I will check the colors: white, ash, black, sand, sports gray, maroon, forest green, dark heather, light blue, navy, light pink. So far so good. And always remember, you can't exceed 100 here, because Esty only allow you to 100 variation for your each product. So you can't exceed 100 here. You have to keep it 100. I think everything is good, and I will keep the all sizes here. There are few out of stock, but Esty the Printify will routing, that means if there any other provider have this, they will automatically routing it. So I probably selected one color is purple, I think. Yeah, okay, yeah, okay. So yeah, that color is selected. I will hit update, and there is the design. As you can see, this is front, so I will see this is the front design. So I just, this one look okay to me, but I will just download this and also this and also this. I mean, I already downloaded this, so for this design I will use that. So I'll go over to my file and I will extract it. So whenever you extract it, you can see here, and you have to always use the PNG version, but as you can see there is no PNG here, all is JPG, and they had been provided you the Illustrator file, so you have to open it on the Illustrator and save it as an image at first, PNG, then you can use it. Okay, so for time's sake I will use this because this is the PNG image, that means transparent background. So I will check the image properties and I will see if that is met, because on the Printify it needs to be very high quality file, that means at least it needs to be 4000 into 4000 wide and height. So we have to make sure this design meet our need. So yeah, that is meet. So what I will do, I will just bring that and I will drag it on the front of the product, I mean the Printify place. It's adding, and as you can see, we can just hit the control and make it a little bit smaller so it look better. And whenever I am checking it, I only check the white color and black color, because if it is good on the black color, then it will also look good on the maroon and forest green and other blackish colors. If it is good on the white, then it will also good on the light pink, sand and others whitish colors. So I will just make it middle and I will make a preview of it to check out how it looks, or if there anything needed to be customized or needed to be adjusted here. For me it looked good on the white. Okay, and for this type of design like the school, the modern stuff, it's always needs to be look good and much better good on the black, because these people, this is a buyer psychology, these people are love black things more than white things. So yeah, it's look good on the black, so I'm good with that. I will hit save here, and I will only select this. I will keep the back part because that is not needed. I will keep that off. I prefer to not put any humans on our listing, because most of the listing is out there is with the humans, and this is very common humans, so people will be easily identifiable that is somewhere some generic listing, so they will lose the trust. I'm not saying you can't use that, you can use that, but this is not something I would like to prefer, because if you go over to the search result, you will see no one have this type of listing, and every listing, the listing you got sales, they have custom listing, I mean custom mockups, you see. Okay, so that's why I prefer to use custom mockups. We have place it, we can use the from it place it, but here is the thing I would like to tell you. This listing have almost 7-8 images. You can max upload 10 images on the Esty. So I will keep it as a thumbnail image and I will leave the rest images here. Okay, then on the title, here is the title I copied, but we can't use it as it is. So what we have to do, that is we have to make some little changes here. So I will say colorful school with mushroom and flowers sweatshirt, cottagecore clothing, tunic, mushroom print, mushroom art, indie clothing, mushroom sweater. And on Esty you can't exceed 140 characters on the title. So let's see what it shows. So I can see if I exceed it. Oh yeah, I exceeded already, it's 150. So I have to make it shorter. So I will remove the mushroom art and tunic, mushroom sweatshirt. Oops. Perfect. So yeah, this is 140, and I will copy this listing, I mean the title, and I will paste it on the very top of the description field. Why? Because Esty indexes the first 200 character from the description from 2023. So that will help me on the SEO for gain ranking. And on the, I have already set up a description for our store. That means if you go over to any of our listing, you will see that we have a description on that. I normally use the, I have already preset description on the things. So basically you can just here open any of the description, and normally my friend is normally copy it from here. Actually he have copied it over, so he don't need to copy it over and over time. He just copied it here, and then I will use paste it here. But this is from our listing, not others people. This is, I already drafted it, so I have it. Now I copied the tags from here. So what I will do now, that is I will copy the tags and I will put it on the text field here on the bottom. And this is very important. And then after that, this is very important, because if you don't select the right profile for the shipping, it will not ship. So I will, and as we have different provider for our pod, different company have different type of listing for different type of product. So we are looking for Printify sweatshirt. So I am going to find the Printify and heavy blend sweatshirt. Okay, this one. So this is the listing assign profile, and this is where you put the pricing. So how you put the, our profit margin is currently 40%, but I would like to see what is the price he is selling here. So he is selling 34.19, which is good. So I will make it, I think that is 34.83. Okay, that's fine. So 40% is fine, and you must have to click hide in the store. Otherwise it will be automatically published without having any attributes, and that will hurt your listing. So you must click it here, then you hit on publish. While it is publishing, I would like to tell you that from the second listing, I don't need to select the variants. I just have to change the title, tags and the designs. I will just hit a duplicate button here and it will be duplicated, and then I will just change the design and the title. How I will do that, I will show you in a minute. And for that reason, I also find out a another listing which I will do as a second listing. So you can see from second how I can do that. So on second I already have selected the design for it, I think. Not this. So I'm going to pick, so I will use this as a design for our next listing. So what I will do, that is I just hit on duplicate. It will create another duplicate listing right here. This is already published, that's why it is showing the hidden. And from the next listing I will just go over to it. At first I will change the design, so I will hit on the edit design. I show you from the beginning so you can see how it's, but from the next steps you don't need to pick the variant or anything. So you just have to change the design. You pick the design and you added it here. It's uploading. I already checked this file dimension. You always have to check, otherwise as it's showing high resolution, but if you put a low resolution, it will not upload that image. They will say the image have less resolution, so you have to make it higher resolution. So that is the thing, and I will make it here probably a little bit shorter so look it better. Okay, and I'm currently taking this, but this design is not like that. So whenever you don't have, this design is a custom design, this is a custom designed one, so you have to design it first. But I'm just taking it as an example, so I'm just copying its title. I will just check it on the white as well, how it look on the preview. In this meantime I will just paste the title here, and I will just make some little adjustment so it looks unique, or probably not copied directly, so they can't blame that this is a direct copy. So I just make it some changes, just fast and forward, and then I hit the save product. I will not keep that because most of people not keep that. They usually take this on this as a flat lay, and on sand it will look much more better. So I will make the sand as a thumbnails, and here I will paste the title I just copied. So there is 7 character I still can use, so I will make it botanical sweatshirt, because we are selling this botanical sweatshirt. So yeah, so it's unique now. I will copy this and I will just paste it as a top, and I don't have to paste the other thing on the very bottom where it says the tags. I will go here, these have 57 cells, so I will copy the tags and I will paste it here. Okay, so here I have to select the shipping profiles, and the rest is same, so that is fine, and I will hit publish. So the second listing take a little bit less time than the first one, because I already have selected the designs, and also I have selected the listing to copy. So as you know, I already have a Excel sheet for my friend using this Excel sheet, using this listing list, so he can just go over to the each one and he just copy it from there. So that is the research part I already done. So we are done with the Printify. Now we will go to the Esty and make this listing active. I think it will be much better to do that on the do that on the another video. So okay, let's stop here, and then we can just do it from do that. I can show you that on the second video. Thank you.